reflected in the ring right now. He's being outclassed, outsped, outfought by Roy Jones. If indeed Stephan Johnson's strategy is to start fighting after the third round, he's made a mistaken strategy because he's getting eaten up right here.
I have noticed Stephan Johnson wearing the Star of David on his trunks. He's a member of the Black and Hispanic Brooklyn group known as the Hebrew Israelites. So he wears the Star of David on the right side of the trunk. Let's say the left side of the trunk.
It's not helping him too much here, however. That right hand is just taking the fight right out of Stephan Johnson. Right hand by Roy Jones, which is landing with such accuracy. He's throwing it almost like a jab. There it is again. He just has disregard totally for any offense Stephan Johnson might have in mind. Well, Pappy Galt said to me right before we started, I'm looking for a fourth round knockout. I don't see this going the distance. And Pappy has trained him for 8 rounds, but I don't think he's going to use up all 8 rounds.
And we're coming up on 15 seconds left in round 3, and as they say in the amateur ranks, Roy Jones is painting Stephan Johnson. Another overwhelming round for Roy Jones.
Giving him the distance.
Say what now?
You're slipping shots, but you're giving him the distance.
He's breathing like crazy.
You do slip shots and stay close to him with your hands up.
Listen, he's slowing down. Yeah, you know. I want you to come on. No, now, fourth round. Now, second shot. Two pressure button now, okay? Come on.
Argentina, Rivas, Joe Scortia, the manager of Stephan Johnson, Rivas, the trainer. In that discussion between rounds, it is on to round 4. And I would assume the Fight Doctor scorecard has it all Roy Jones.
It's a total shutout, 30-27. It's funny, in the corner they were trying to animate their fight. I said, well, it's the 4th round now, so pick it up now, and because he's slowing down. He's getting tired. He's slowing down.
And Johnson was also told that his punches, in fact, were slowing down.
Well, he's fighting more starting this 4th round than he had before. Before, he's just purely catching. Now he's throwing something. At least he's starting an offensive of his own.
Johnson reaching and then got caught by Jones.
Jones has great reflexes. I mean, that's when you get close to him, punches rain on you from every angle. But he's got an awful lot to learn as a pro, but this is only his 2nd fight, so hard to make any determination.
Halfway through round 4, it is scheduled for 8. 20-year-old Roy Jones out of Pensacola, Florida, continues to land combinations on the 21-year-old Stephan Johnson, a native of Brooklyn.
So far, the corner has not told Johnson how to avoid that right hand. That's what they should be working on. Tell him to keep that glove up there. This guy's hitting you with every right hand he throws. Right hand leads should not land with regularity.
Again, Jones able to rock Johnson.
Johnson can take a punch. That right hand should have put him down. It drove him all the way across the ring into the ropes, but he's made his recovery. He's back fighting. Johnson doesn't have any steam on his punches. And Jones just appears to be getting stronger.
And Stephan Johnson continues to keep away from Roy Jones. A lot of room between the two. Final seconds, round 4.
This is what happens with that wide open style that you're throwing punches from every angle. Now watch Jones get caught right there. That's what happens when you don't care about defense. You just got offense going for you. If he's going to be a finished pro, he's going to have to come in with a little bit better defense. Right now he doesn't need to, because Stephan Johnson is not presenting a big threat.
And this is round 5 with the fight doctor, Ferdy Pacheco, Marv Albert. We are located in the ballroom of the Atlantic City Convention Center. First part of our NBC boxing doubleheader. Later on, it will be Vinny Pazienza going against Vinny Bergese. Stephan Johnson in the black trunks continues to stay outside, away from Roy Jones.
In that way, he thinks he's avoiding punishment. Actually, he's getting caught with that right hand far out. He probably would be doing better to step inside and try to rough him up, try to get him out of his game plan, fight with him instead of trying to outbox him. He's losing the boxing match. Well, it's what we've seen so far. Roy Jones is living up to his promise. What you're looking at is an extremely good prospect for a boxer-puncher. A guy that can box, but at the same time can turn loose those punches and knock you out. Right now, what you're looking at is the kind of thing that makes you drool when you see it in a gymnasium for a young kid.
Roy Jones was the youngest member of the United States Olympic boxing team, only 19 years of age when he fought in Seoul. He was awarded the Val Barker Cup, Outstanding Boxer of the Games. It seemed like an acknowledgement of guilt by the international boxing officials.
They've done just about everything other than inventing. Oh, good right hand. Stephan must have a hard chin. He took that one, and he's back up there for more target practice.
Stephan Johnson has never been down. And that is both as an amateur, though he had a brief amateur career, and in the professional ranks.
Well, he's certainly taken enough hard shots to go down here. And in the meantime, we'll never know how Jones takes a punch off of this, because he has not gotten hit with any really effective punches yet.
That will wrap it for the 5th round, scheduled for 8.
You know,
of his son Roy Jones, well in front, having no difficulty at all with Stephan Johnson. Roy Jones, not one who's considered to be a knockout puncher, more of a, as you mentioned earlier, combination puncher, and will get the knockouts in time due to a accumulation of blows.
Yeah, I think what we're seeing, here comes Stephan Johnson. Now that's his attack. He has been waiting for these later rounds. Now comes the shootout, as promised by Stephan Johnson. He said, I'll lay it all out in those last 3 rounds.
Yes, Johnson stepping it up. Coming out to get involved here in the 6th round.
And to Jones' credit, he's not stepping back. He's stepping in, saying, you want to have it out? Let's go. There's a lot of fighter in Roy Jones. A lot of heart. We saw it in the Olympics. We're seeing it here. He just doesn't go back. He just decides, let's stand in and have it.
And suddenly Stephan Johnson moving inside. He had stayed away throughout the bout.
And for very good reason. He's getting powdered outside. At least inside, he's got some chance to land his own stuff. Now he's going back outside. I guess he didn't like it inside.